Hi everyone, Josie here, Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here on my channel. Today I am making this inexpensive, easy and simple DIYs that you can use to decorate your home for winter. This only costs $10 or less to make. So I hope you enjoy all these DIYs. Let's get started. For this first DIY, I will be using this mini tree from Dollar Tree and this basket that I got last spring at Walmart. I got it for like $6. So I'm going to be creating a swag, and if you notice the bottom part or the tip of the tree, I have folded it so that it will just be the right size, and then I'm adding some wired garland ties on the top because I didn't want to show the hardware. So first I'm adding one. I have this on clearance for $2.50 last year. If you don't have this, you can get the scarf that they sell at Dollar Tree or any ribbons. They do sell a lot of different styles of ribbons, but since I got this, I'm going to be using my stash. And I have this cut off from the other project, and I'm just going to use it now. Tie it up here and just tie a bow. I don't want to make, those big rosette bows. I just want to make it as simple as possible. So I'm just going to be adjusting it closer to the top because I don't want to show this part of the hardware. I mean, I could paint it black, but I just don't want anything sticking out there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and adjust this and add some more garland ties. So maybe a couple more. So I'm tying my second wire garland tie, and then the third one I am going to be kind of tying it to the basket so that it will hold my swag, and then I put in my bow on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the berries. Let me cut this up to here, maybe leave an inch, put it as close to the top, maybe just that at the center. Yeah. Full and festive, you can add whatever you want in there. I can use one of this joy. I want to use joy here. Twist ties again, and I'll just keep it there. This is the Walmart tag right here, and here it is. I like how simple it is. If you want to scatter the red berries all throughout the swag, go for it, but I like it simple like this, and I can appreciate the greenery and the basket. Next, I'm going to use this wooden kind of house form that you get at Dollar Tree, and I'm using this shoe box. Figured, oh, okay, this will be good to recycle. So I can use this, so I'm just going to be putting it this way. Go ahead and mark it on the other side to cut it. So there's a little bit of white here, so I can put some markers. But I'm thinking maybe, and that'll be for the back, and then inside here, I am going to make this reversible. I'm going to be using this table napkins that I also got at Dollar Tree. They're 20 in a pack, and then I'm just going to put it here. So I can go ahead and cut it. So that's that. See? So since I want to use this and reuse this each time, I don't want to paint this, I don't want to Mod Podge it, so I'm just putting this napkin and attaching it with double-sided tape. It's a small strip there just to hold it in different places. So I'm just going to cut small pieces in places that are inconspicuous, like the center here and one at the bottom here. And one here. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these garland ties. Just create a small wreath. Just make it circle like that. And hot glue it. So I'm going to add here. So I think smaller berries here and there would be perfect. I'm adding single berries in 3 other locations of the wreath, spacing them evenly. So I'm just attaching them with hot glue. Now this one here that I cut, hot glue it. So that finishes up the back. So I just put Merry and Bright in here, one of the tags, and it looks nice. How pretty. I like that it is reversible. I can put it in a tier tray or shelf, or just put it on a coffee table, on a tray, and it'll look nice on both sides. One I got at 99 cents only store back in spring, and I haven't used it. It's supposed to be a candle holder. I'm going to use again one of this and then create like a nest. So maybe do a double roll like this. Now you may not have the same thing, kind of like Trash to Treasure videos, right? Not everybody can find the same thing, but at least you have an idea on how to decorate things. So this one here, I'm just gonna put that in like so. Then I have these cardinals here. They come 2 in a pack, the ornament section of your Dollar Tree. So I'm just go ahead and remove one. I just twisted that wire and then put some glue under it and then attached the cardinal at the center of the birdcage inside the nest. I have this leftover ribbon from a previous project. It's going to make a simple bow. And first I tie the bow like that, and then I just twist it like so. Just cut the ends. Okay. And then just tighten it like that. I'm going to put it here. Center, I'm gonna put this clump with 3 berries in it. So I'm just gonna hot glue it there at the center, and that'll be just the crown jewel. Careful not to get burned. And voila. I love this cardinal in a birdcage. It's pretty. It will look great in a tier tray or just a simple tray on a coffee table or a nightstand. So this was a project that I created for July 4th. So I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree wooden art piece, and I had a previous project where I used this, and this is how I prepared it. I removed the triangular wooden blocks that were reinforcing each corner, and what I've done afterwards is glue the corners together. So this has been partially glued already. I'm just going to show you how I will glue the last two corners. You will just use your hot glue, apply it in the corner, and if something oozes out on the sides or the corners, make sure to scrape it out. Allow the glue to dry, and then I am going to be putting these craft sticks. These are the large ones that you can get at Walmart, and I'm just flipping over my art piece, and I'm just using the top as my guide, and then I'm going to be marking the line here, and then I'm just going to be cutting it. And once I trim my first stick, I will use that as my guide or as my template for the other 10 sticks. I'm going to go ahead and adhere them to the back or the underside of my frame. After I attach all 11 craft sticks to the back of the frame, I'm going to go ahead and apply paint. I'm going to be using chalk paint. I'm going to go ahead and paint all the craft sticks, maybe just a coat or at most probably 2 coats. And I'm also going to be painting the sides, the inner sides and the outer sides of the frame. I'm going to be using this God Bless America metal hanging sign that I got at Dollar Tree. So in order to doll that side there, I'm using the sandpaper, which they also sell at Dollar Tree. And then using my E6000 or any stronghold glue that you may have, I am applying it here on the very top towards the edge, because this is just a small portion of that God Bless America sign that will be attaching here. And then in some of the spaces where there are no E6000, I'm going to be putting my hot glue, and then I'm going to be attaching the God Bless America sign, which then becomes the hanging hardware. I actually added a metal star at the center, but I removed it so that I can create my winter decor. I will be camouflaging the God Bless America sign with these 3 wired garland ties. I'm going to be creating kind of like a small swag. I'm going to be tying at the center a buffalo check bow, again using the same ribbon roll that I got on clearance. So just going to create a simple bow again, nothing too fancy, and then just cutting a couple of dovetails there on each end, and then I'm going to be hot gluing it at the center to cover the God Bless America sign. Now if you are doing a patriotic or Americana theme for winter, you can leave that sign there, but I just want to go on a different route here, so that's why I am camouflaging it. So just apply hot glue and then attach it on top of the God Bless America sign. I like that the red is still showing underneath. Now I have these dowel sticks or rods that I got also at Dollar Tree. I think they come 12 or 10 in a pack, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be creating small trees. So I'm going to be using again the garland ties so that I will be creating some small trees. I'm going to be creating 3. So first I'm going to be cutting and bending the wire garland here, and that's going to be my top. So that's going to be at the center. So what I've done is I kind of like folded it in half evenly and then cut a portion here to be the top of my tree, and then the two sides that I cut, the remaining parts of this garland ties, I am going to be cutting 3 pieces on each one to make a tree. So I made it look like a pine tree. Just cutting and trimming the sides so that it's conical in shape. So I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue the back to my backdrop, which looks like a shiplap, I might add. And then just pressing it. So I'm just going to put one on each end and then one at the center. So I created total 3 of these pine trees. So I'm just going to be hot gluing one on the right side, and then the other one will be slightly raised or elevated at the center, because I'm going to be placing this ornament red truck that I also got at Dollar Tree, and I want to make sure that the middle tree will not be covered totally. So I kind of wanted to make it look like a little bit asymmetric as opposed to them being lined up evenly. So 2 are at same height, and then the one at the center will be taller than the other 2 pine trees. And then I'm applying hot glue to the trunks or the dowels, and then connecting or attaching my red truck. So the only annoying part is cleaning the cut pieces from the backdrop, because they were kind of staticky, so it's just kind of blowing them. Next, I'm using this Farm Fresh trees. It's another wooden tag ornament that I got at Walmart, and I'm just going to be placing it at the center of my buffalo check bow. And then I've added off camera a single berry to cover the hole where I removed the ribbon. So here it is. I really like how it looks like. It's simple, it's so farmhouse. I love the trees as the backdrop, and that little red truck ornament fits perfectly on top of them as well. So I hope you enjoy this video, everyone, and you have also gotten some inspirations. Let me know which one is your favorite of the 4, and I'm also going to be linking here, and I will show you the thumbnails of other projects that you may be interested in. There are 2 more projects that I want to share here, and you can go ahead and click on those thumbnails and you can watch them as well. These are the projects that I created last year, and they would fit perfectly with this. They are Dollar Tree DIYs, and they didn't cost me over $10. They were under budget. So I'm also going to be linking here the project from last week. It was a collaboration that I hosted. Hope you enjoy your day, everyone, and I'll talk to you again on my next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.